Hey everybody, today on Henry's HowTos, to commemorate International Pancake Day, or Shrove Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to make Choc-Chip Pancakes. Let's get straight into it. So guys, for this recipe, we're going to start off with about 50 grams of softened melted butter. And to our butter, you just want to add about 3 tablespoons of white sugar. Next, just add 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, a pinch of salt, about 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Now we just need to crack in 3 medium-sized eggs, and obviously be careful not to drop any shells in there. Now just using a whisk, we just want to stir that through. Now you just want to add in about 1 cup of buttermilk. Now guys, if you don't have buttermilk available, you can use regular milk. The advantage of buttermilk is it aerates the dough. So anything you use buttermilk in, it just makes it more airy and puffy. So that'll go perfect with pancakes. But if you don't have that available, milk will just still work. So once again, we'll stir that through and combine it before we add our flour. So guys, as I've mentioned in my other videos, I like to add the flour gradually. This way we can work it in smoothly and not have any clumps. So we'll just start off with 1 cup of plain flour now. And just very carefully, you just want to mix that through. Don't overwork it, there's no point. Now we'll add in another 1/2 cup. And just stir that through as well. So guys, at this point, you've already got a pancake batter. This will be good for if you want to make just simple thin ones. The more flour you add, basically the thicker it gets. But we don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, then they might turn out raw inside. So we'll just add another 1/4 cup now. And you don't have to follow as I do. If you like them thin, go ahead and cook them now. If you want to make them extra thick, then you can follow my way. And we'll just add finally another 1/4 cup, and that's all the flour we need. So work that through carefully. Let's get it well combined. Now I'm going to be adding in a mix of dark chocolate and milk chocolate chips. You can do the same, you can add white chocolate if you like, it's up to you. So I've got about 2/3 of a cup here. You don't want to add too much either, because you have to remember it's a pancake. I'm not trying to make like a choc chip cookie or a choc chip cake. The choc chips are more like a surprise. So just carefully fold those in as well. And our batter's ready to be cooked. So guys, the next thing you want to do is just get a large pan that we can cook these in. Now in my case here, I'm using a flat plate pan that I purchased. And basically this just goes on your stove, but it has a wide cooking area, so it's very handy. Now, you can use a normal frying pan. Just go ahead and put about a tablespoon of butter into your pan. And we just want to move that around to get a good coating. Just like so. Now you don't want to go higher than a low to medium heat as well. So next thing you want to do is just spoon our mixture straight on. I like to always make small ones like that. That's completely up to you. You can do big ones if you prefer. They will take longer to cook though, but that's just up to you. You can even put this mixture into a piping bag, and you can do other shapes into your pan. So we'll start off with just 4 like that. So guys, there's nothing too complicated at all about cooking the actual pancakes themselves. What you want to do is, on the low to medium heat, wait until you start to see bubbles all around the edges. That's when you know it's time to flip. Now, don't panic as well if the pancakes touch each other like that. That is completely normal. Once we flip it, they'll separate again. So all we do now is just play the waiting game and just wait for all these little bubbles like that just to go all the way around. Okay, so after a few minutes you'll reach a point where you'll see little bubbles start to form in all your pancakes. This is when we'll go to flip them. So start with the smallest one first, as that will cook the fastest compared to, for example, this one, which is the biggest. So get a spatula right underneath, flip it over just like that. That's how simple it is. So we'll let it cook on this side as well for another couple of minutes. Now on this side, to know when it's done cooking, there's 2 things you can do. Listen to the sizzling sound. Once it's cooked, it will stop sizzling so much, then just tap it with your spatula. It will make a hollow noise when it's cooked. Okay guys, so after another few minutes, the easiest way to check is check the biggest one first. If that's cooked, the rest will be cooked. So just tap it, and if you can hear that, it sounds like a hollow cake. That's what we want. And to be sure, just have a look underneath as well. Now it looks nice and golden brown. So that's ready. All we need to do is just take them straight off and plate them up. Okay guys, and just look at those. How beautiful do they look? Now you can add anything you want to these, like ice cream, whipped cream, etc. But I'm just going to keep it simple. Top it off with some maple syrup. There we have it, ready to be served for breakfast. I hope you like that guys. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom and I'll see you all next time.